Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd just take a few minutes and make a short video on a collection of sealed packs that I just bought. I picked these up from a seller on Facebook Marketplace, and it's just these packs here. This has another purpose I'll talk about in just a minute, but yeah, there are 13 packs here, and I liked the photos that the seller posted. It looked like that the edges of the packs were nice and tightly sealed, and in pretty good condition, and there didn't seem to be any signs of tampering. I also asked the seller, hey, are these originally factory sealed packs? Have they been tampered with, resealed, or anything? And he assured me that they were factory sealed and had never been opened. Yeah, so I went and checked them out, and yeah, true to his word, I thought they looked pretty good. So ended up picking up the collection of 13 packs, and he was asking $30 for them, and I asked if he would take 20, and he said he would. So I just want to show you what I got here. So first of all, one Topps 1987 pack. Looks pretty nice. 1991 Topps baseball. And now a series of 87 packs. Two from Donruss and two from Fleer. And if any of the packs looked a little suspicious, I thought these might be candidates. They were a little looser here on the top, but still the edges and the seams look really tightly sealed. So I thought that was a good sign. And then I thought, well, I've got some packs that I bought from the Baseball Card Exchange, and I know these are 100% legitimate, untampered with packs. So when I got these packs home, I kind of compared them to some packs that I knew were authentic, and saw a lot of the same things. I mean, there's a bubble, there's a little bit of kind of loose packaging material at the top of the pack, just like these ones that I just picked up. And something I thought was a little worrying potentially was kind of this wrinkling or almost a yellowing of the pack on the back where they're sealed. But this pack from Baseball Card Exchange looks exactly the same. So I was like really happy to see that, and feeling very confident that these are untampered with, originally factory sealed packs, similar to the 87 Fleer. I mean, look at that edge right there. Sure it's in focus. Just very tightly sealed, in very good condition. They don't show any rips or tears in the corners, which can sometimes happen when packs have been opened and then resealed. And I happen to have got an 87 Fleer from BBCE here. And the backs, the way that they're sealed, the edges, everything looks completely authentic and legitimate to me. So yeah, really happy about that. And then probably the most valuable packs, actually definitely the most valuable packs that were in this little lot here were these 86 Donruss packs. Got one of those right here. Again, you see a lot of similarities in the way that they're sealed, the way the packs are wrapped, and again, the corners look really nice, sharp, not messed with. So yeah, really excited about these. Gosh, now that I'm looking at this, there's some slight variations in the wrappers here. Like this one I bought from BBCE, it's in black text at the bottom, and this one's in white. That's kind of interesting. I know there's some variations. The blue on these packs is also kind of a shade lighter. It's interesting. I do not collect football at all. Maybe we'll rip into that pack. A couple of really inexpensive packs here. Topps Archives. I think this is like 91, something like that. 91 and 92 Donruss. Not high value packs, but I don't have either of these in kind of my sealed pack collection. So I might hang on to those. And then also I was pretty excited about these 89 Bowman. Of course, the Ken Griffey rookie. First year Bowman kind of came back and was reintroduced. And again, this pack had a little bit more edge wear on the corners, but other than that, looked really, really nicely sealed. In fact, on this pack, you may not be able to see it in the camera, but there is a roller line right solidly across the pack seam there, both in the top and bottom of the pack. And a jumbo pack, 89 Bowman, and I thought, oh, how cool would it be if like a rookie was, a Griffey rookie was right on the top, but of course it's not. It's some unidentified Astros player, but probably keep both of these sealed. I don't have either of those in my collection, and although I do have some of these, actually I guess I have all these packs, an example of each in my collection too. I might just, for the time being, keep these sealed up. You know, a lot of YouTubers love to rip into packs and make videos of that, and I enjoy watching them. I think it's cool, but I like keeping some of these packs sealed personally. I think that they're just going to become more scarce over time, and maybe someday in the future I'll make a video and open up some of my duplicates, but for now I'm just going to keep them sealed. I guess one other thing I want to point out on these Donruss packs is that they have a very wide seal mark. It's like, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch or something that goes across the top and the bottom sealing the pack. Kind of see it in the light there, which is also exactly the same as on this pack from Baseball Card Exchange. Kind of see it in the light. Sorry, it's wrapped. Can't get a bit of a glare, but another indication that these are good and something to look out for. It's unique to Donruss that I hadn't really recognized before. They have a wide seal mark across the back of those 86s. These are Fleer, so I don't see similar type of sealing mechanism. It looks, gosh, it almost looks like a large roll across the center of the pack or something in those. And these 87s, yeah, I guess now that I'm looking a little more closely, you can see a kind of a wider roller mark at the top and the bottom of the pack in both cases of these packs as well. So just to make this maybe a little more exciting, I was going to open up this football pack. Oh, well, let me talk about cost a little bit. So I said I paid $20 for this collection. I thought, you know, especially now I know it's totally legit, or I think it's looking legit. I think that's a really pretty good value. You know, these Fleer and Donruss 87 packs, I think sell for typically, I don't know, $4 or $5 a piece. The Topps 87, maybe a couple bucks, 2 or 3. These are maybe $1 or $2 at max. The 86 Donruss, as I mentioned, I think are the most valuable. You know, on a site like BBCE, these sell for something around $8 a piece. But I think, you know, on eBay or something, you could probably pick them up for a little bit less. And then the Bowman, I'm not exactly sure what these sell for. I think around $5 and maybe a few dollars for the wax pack. But anyway, yeah. Stay tuned for a future video. I may rip into some of these, as I mentioned. But for now, we're going to open this Pro Set NFL 91 Series 2. And I looked it up. There's just a couple of prominent cards to look for in these packs. One of them being the Brett Favre rookie card. Seems to be one of the chase cards. But other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot. And I probably am not going to even recognize any potential stars in here. I'm not, like I said, I don't really follow football that much. Certainly not back in the early 90s either. So let's see here. If you notice any, you know, prominent cards or players, drop me a message down below. These are kind of cool cards, you know, a bit of a animated look. Albert Lewis. Oh, Jerry Rice, certainly heard of him. So, you know, maybe one of the few players that I would have recognized. Tony Stargell, sort of sounds familiar. David Little, Antone Davis, Kelvin Pritchett, Mike Dumas, and Dan Fike. And what is this? A Santa card? Is this a... This is from the Elf. I knew that, like, I think it's 90 Pro Set has some Santa cards. I didn't realize that, maybe it was 91. But anyway, yeah, a little bit of holiday surprise there. So that's it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this short video. Yeah, drop me a line below if you think I should actually open up any of these packs. Like I said, I could be tempted to open up some of the duplicates and see what I get, or if you think I should just keep them sealed for now. That's it. Thanks for watching.